Good morning. Good morning. It's good to see you. My kids are downstairs being wild. And there we go. Okay. So let's see. We can go live right here. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. I didn't realize that my desk was this messy. It's been crazy here. I had family visiting, chosen family, but still family. And so I only worked a little bit in the morning. Now I'm just not feeling well. Just not feeling well today. You just ever have those days where you just that's where I'm at. That is where I'm at today. So um now you go over here. I'm just like I don't know. Maybe it's just I don't even know. I can't even tell you. Like I know I need to go to the chiropractor. I know that. I'm going tomorrow. But I'm just not feeling 100% today. So on days like this, when you're not feeling 100%, I like to do things that are in my comfort zone. So hold on. So one of those things for me, put you over here. Um, one of those things for me is like things that are just like super easy for me to do. Like right, the room is like the first thing that comes to mind. Bingo cards are really easy for me. I really like doing like letters to parents. Those are really easy for me. And I like redoing my cover photos if that's something that I can do. Hey, Joey. Hi. Are you okay? Go ask your sister. Go ask your sister. Yeah. It's because I just had some food. 'Cause I was like, oh my gosh, it's Trendy Thursday. We gotta go. Um, but all over my floor right now are letters that my daughter had made. Well, not we had made for my daughter's room when she was just a little baby, and they're so cute. But the kids laid them all out and then they just left them there. So they're just getting stepped on and everything. But my daughter's like 12 or 13, 12 now. So we got them when she was like 1. So they're very old, and we've moved them a couple times, so we don't even really like we were surprised that we had all the pieces. But yeah, I had someone special make them for my daughter with the little target owls back because I've always loved birds, as it turns out. But anyway, so I think that's enough chit chat. Let's just get right to it. I'm not feeling well, so you're not gonna get my normal energy. I'm sorry. Sorry that's our day today. Just not feeling it. Just not feeling good. So let me let's see. I want to change this. Let me. Okay, I am. Okay, I am sharing. Okay. All right. So let's go to teachers pay teachers. I'm just not feeling it today. So one of my favorite things to do is make things that are like in my happy place, right? So right now, if you click on the search bar, this is how I find what is good morning, Karina. It's nice to see you. Um, I click on the search bar and I see things drop down like first day of school activities. Here where I live, we start school next week, like next week, right? Let me hold on. Hold on. I have the thing right here. We start uh August 7th, which is next week, right? Yeah, am I crazy? No, it's a week from today. So Mike, we might need to do something different for Trendy Thursday. I haven't decided yet. I'll have to check on that. Uh, but my kid's first day of school is next week, so I know that my kids aren't the only kids that have their first day of school coming up. Maybe I'm getting sick. Maybe that's what's happening because like I just feel not good. So there's going to be lots of stuff for back to school. All About Me is a really great uh like theme that everyone does in August or September, depending on when they start. So if you have something for that, that would be a really great place, great thing to put on your TPT store right now. It'll do well this month. It will do well next month. And then throughout the year, people do all about me things. So you that would be a good one to do. Meet the teacher is I have a template in the membership already for that. For it's in the classroom decor section. And then back to school, first day of school activities, like everything here is about back to school because we are in it. I know that it is July still. I know it's a little uncomfortable, especially for people. My bestie who came to visit, she is a teacher and she just finished school like a few weeks ago, and so it's really painful for her to think about it being back to school time. And maybe it's like that for you. Maybe it's really uncomfortable for you to think about back to school. I encourage you to put those feelings away and make some back to school things so that you can make some money. If you are not going back to school until September after Labor Day, then that is like the end of back to school beginning. So I would encourage you to make things before then so that you can make a bajillion dollars before you even go back to school, which would be super cool, right? All right, so meet the teacher again. I feel like I say this every time, and I'm fine with saying it. I love talking about meet the teacher. I feel like it is a fantastic way to decide if you want to do a classroom decor set. So you make like a groovy meet the teacher. Like if you type in meet the teacher, it'll have different there's a template that's editable. You can have stations, sign in, scavenger hunt. That's something that we're going to be doing in the next on August 18th. Actually, let me show you. methandavril.com/ITU. It's supposed to be idea to upload, but I changed my mind after I created it. Here we go. Put that right there. So on August 18th at 11 a.m., we're going to be doing this super awesome scavenger hunt workshop. And so it's free. The workshop is free. And then there's an upsell if you want to have um, the VIP pass, which is kind of like an easy button. It just gets you there faster, gets you to created faster. And yeah, so we have something for everyone here. I'm really excited about this one. I know I don't sound excited, but I am very excited. It's exclusively scavenger hunts and it's going to be super fun. So I've already created, I have a list here of all the different ones that we're creating for the VIP pass. So we have, I have one for a school tour. I have one for a birthday. I have a nature one. I have a house one. I have an adult one. I have a road trip one, pirate one, obviously, because this is like a pirate theme. You can't really tell, but it's there. It's a, like this background is, oh yeah, I'm definitely getting sick. Darn, man. Oh, I was wondering why I felt so crappy today. But yeah, the whole thing pretty much is a pirate theme. But we're going to do a photo one. We're going to do an alphabet one. We're going to do a pumpkin patch one. That's all in the VIP pass. There's going to be a GPT. There's going to be, for the free one, we're going to have pre-written clues. We're going to have fill in the blank descriptions. The VIP pass is going to have a GPT with hundreds of clues that I've already loaded into it. An instruction page, an answer page, all those templates, all these awesome, fantastic, wonderful things for you. So you can just like hit the ground running and be ready to make scavenger hunts. So that is free. It's in August, which is tomorrow. Tomorrow is August, but it doesn't start until the 18th. And then it's just one day, and then you can have it, and it'll be awesome. If you sign up for free, you will get the what is that called? The review? That's not the word. It's like a something. Hold on. Sorry for the scroll. Replay. That's the word. Replay. We have a replay for you if you need it, and that's fine. And if you sign up live, then, or if you sign up for free, then you'll get the replay. And if you get the VIP pass, you'll get the replay. And yeah, so the free, you'll get the replay. I'm not going to take anything away from you if you get the free, because I'm just happy I'm happy that you are going to be here with me. So feel free to join me um, for that and have a fun, happy time. Okay, that's fun. Okay, sorry. I get excited about scavenger hunts. I haven't made one in a little bit. So it was really fun over the last like week or two. I've been um making more and like trying different things and seeing if that's something that works or not. And it's been really fun for me because I love taking a new product idea and then just like morphing it into other things and like seeing what I can like finagle with them. It's one of my favorite parts. And I haven't been able to do that recently because like the kids being out of school and everything, I don't really have time to like deep dive into something the way that I like to. And so that this has been the first time I've been able to in a few months, and it's been lovely. I'm really enjoying the experience. So that's not why we're here. Oh man. Okay. So I have let's see. Okay. So I don't have anything planned for today. So we're going to let's look around. All about me. Bingo. We could do an all about me. Bingo. Writing. All about me poster. I want to kind of do write the room though. Kindergarten, math, summer, alphabet, summer, back to school, write the room. We could do. I don't think I have a back to school, write the room. Oh, oh, my fall Play-Doh mats just sold. That's fun. This one, it's like this except different. Let me look. Write the room. I have these alphabet things. Oh, congratulations. You sold a product. Thank you. DVD. I guess I I have it silenced because I don't like when my phone makes noises. Let's see. We have a pirate. We have this alphabet one. Well, it's not alphabet. It's the short A. Butterfly farm. This bundle. I don't think I do have a back to school. Write the room. Well, that's offensive. Okay. Well, we could do that. I'm okay with that. You okay with that? I'm okay with that. All right, let's do it. All right. So, oh, let me see what. Okay, remember, we're gonna go into we're gonna go into my purchases, and we are not gonna tell Brandon. We're not gonna tell my husband. Okay? No. All right. So let's see. I wanted to look up school. Do I have any back to school things? Back to school. So this would be a good one. Let's look at this. School map outline. Ooh. Hmm. Yeah, you can hear my kids being super duper loud. Super duper school supplies. Oh, maybe something like that would be good. School clip art. Something. Oh, this is a good one too. School supplies. Zoo animals at school. Hey. Okay. I think that's everything that I have. All school subjects. We'll look at that one too. And we'll look at this one. Okay. School supplies variety. How many school supply things do you have? Back to school variety. School supplies variety. That's totally different. Okay. I download a lot of things. All right. School schedule. Owls. School blitz. We'll look at this one too. Okay, school feelings and A to Z school supplies. Okay, so I have a whole bunch of I have a whole bunch of clip art. We're gonna look at it and see decide what I want. Okay, so actually, this one is one that I really was looking forward to using for like scavenger hunts. This back to school one because, or school fun clip art bundle because it has like one of the things I was doing in uh, over here was this like a school tour one, and feel like all of this would be really good for that, like going outside, looking at the recess things, and then having, like I just feel like it'll be really good in the library. Oh, gosh, it's so fun. Yeah. So I was thinking that for this. School, right? Uh, room. You know what? Also, since we're on the subject of, well, we're not on the subject. I'm gonna make it the subject now. Uh, oh, see, there we go. Am I getting? I don't know what it was, but I must have gotten a sale somewhere. Huh? I must have gotten a sale. Um, this week. I don't know what sold today. Earnings. What if I just do today? That's fun. Sorry, I just like when it. Oh, it was on Etsy. Anyway, sorry. We are looking at. Okay, so what I like to do at the beginning of every month. Sorry, I get distracted very easily. Um, what I like to do at the beginning of each month is I like to look through my products and see what I haven't created that I already created, you know? So like so when um oh, that's great. Thank you. You're a seller on TPT and I'm watching your previous videos lots. That's great. I'm glad. I hope it's really helpful. Um so one of the things that I like to do um at the beginning of each month is I like to look at what's coming up in the month. So we're going on August, which is very much back to school. So what I would look at for this is non-seasonal, non-preschool, and then I would also look at classroom decor, see if there's anything that I haven't put up yet, and autumn. So we're just going to go to one so I can show you kind of my process. These are a whole bunch of products that I've created. Most of them are up. This one's not. Some of these are not like these. This I don't think this one is. I made it in 2021. I very, very much doubt. Oh, it is on. Never mind. Anyway, so like what I like to do is look through and see what I created and I did not list. Like this one, I for sure did not list yet. And I like to put that into my process for the month. So I have this giant planner. You can do hard things. And what I do is I go to like before the month, you have like the like the lines and the grade paper and whatnot. I like to put everything in there that I haven't listed yet that I want to list. So I go through my back to school and I look what's on here. Like, look at this. I have bingo cards. There's no stinking way I put these things up yet. Man, isn't that infuriating? ah, ah. So yeah, because it doesn't even have like the beginning. So there's something that oopsies. I like to have. So look at this. I already have a back to school right the room that I created last year. So and I have a classroom scavenger hunt, and I have these feed the blanks. I have 4 of them, 5 of them, and so all these things I have, and I like to put I like to put them at the shop size in with my product. Like on here, like if you look at, let me show you. I feel like that was not very clear. like spring, if you go to like, I don't even know, maybe just spring. I have like B's Play-Doh mat, and then the SS is the shop size, and like the flower dramatic play, and then I have the shop size. So I have not done that with the autumn, which tells me that none of these are listed in my TBT store right now. Besides this one. I know this one is. Helpful, really helpful. But if you have any specific place where I'm able to contact you, want to know about marketing, I am zero in marketing. That's why my store has less sales. So I have a membership that you can join if you go down to this, like down here, bethanaverill.com. You can get all of that info. So if you go to bethanaverill.com and then you just scroll, actually, don't even have to scroll. You just go to give me those templates or learn about TPT, and these are all my blog posts about Teachers Pay Teachers that I have up right now. And I'm adding more pretty frequently. That's a place that you can. I also have a Facebook group, which is linked right here, as well as if you just go to like bethanaverill.com, and there's right there, and then the Facebook group is here, and then we have the templates and the membership. You can join the membership here, and then you can join my Facebook or my email list. There's lots and lots and lots of ways to lots of touch points on the website that you can go to. So I'm thinking, since I already created a Write the Room for back to school, and we already have that template inside the membership, what if instead of making a Write the Room, because we already have this Write the Room, what if we go through the process of listing it instead so that you guys can have that information? You're welcome. So let's do that today, because I normally do this, but we have quite a few Write the Rooms already in the membership. So I'm just going to show you how to list it from here. So let's say you just finished this. It looks great. All right, let's make sure we have, I like to check my pages, write the name of the school supply, write matches each number, each picture, write the name of the school supply in each box. Oh, and you know what? I don't have a period, so let's put the period there. And then this one, name of school supply, and find the card that matches the school supply in each box. Okay, so we have this. I already have added my new resource. Like, I already did all this work. Why didn't I list this product? I don't know. So we're going to save to make sure we have it saved. So when you save your product, I like to save, I save it as a PowerPoint first, and then I will save it as JPEGs, and then I will save it as a PDF. So I'll go to Save As, and I go to Browse, and then I just go to my preschool printables, and I'll come here to, this is back to school, so we'll go to Autumn, back to school, and we'll just check to see if we have this Write the Room. Back to school, Write the Room. I already have it in here. That's infuriating. I already have it in here. Okay, so we would save it here normally. This is already done. And then, so that's that. And then I also would go to Flatpak and create PDF and come here to my back to school, go to Write the Room, and I already have this in here. I'm just going to resave it though, because I added those periods. Do you want to replace it? Yes. That's infuriating. Okay. And it looks good. I don't see anything wild. Okay. So we're going to close all this. Okay. So we have it saved. So that's the first step. The first step is making it and then saving it as a PowerPoint and then saving it as JPEGs, each of the pages, and then saving it as a PDF. So now we can go on to creating our shop image. So normally what I do when I do this is I just like right click something that I already have, like this disguise a shark. I would just right click this and open a copy, and that's how I would um like make my thing. But since I'm not making a product with you, I figure I can make a PDF. I can make this one with you. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to come here. We're going to start a new presentation. And then what I like to do is I've got to move myself down here. I like to go to design, slide size, custom slide size, and then for width, I do 2000 px, and then tab, and then 2000 px tab, and then it'll do that. And then it doesn't matter because we already did it. And then there we go. So now we have our, this is our shop image size. So it's a square. And then what I like to do is I like to also have my picture, my like colors that I like. So I like these colors. I like these fonts, and I just make sure it's there. Okay. And then we can save as, oh no, not save. Sorry. Well, we could save, but I'm not there yet. So I like to go to home, and then one of my things, the first thing I always do is I make a rectangle, the whole size of the slide, right? And then I right click and I go to format shape, and I change the fill to a solid fill of white and a line that's usually like, I don't know, 20. Yeah. Let me see. Let's go over here and look at what's going on over here. Yeah, 20. Okay. And then it's right at the very edge. So when you have your thing, it's just like a border, you see? So we have that. And then I don't like that color, but I don't know what color I want yet. So we're going to go over here to where our product is. What was it? It was my preschool, autumn, back to school, write the room. I'm just going to grab one of these and drop it in here. Okay, so I would probably, maybe you do this red. You can pick a color from the clip art that you have, or you can pick your own color if you have colors. I would maybe pick this pink is a good one, but for back to school, I'd probably pick a blue or this green. Maybe let's do green because I haven't done green in a long time. And then I always give like a solid outline for these. So I would make this like 5 or 6, or what did I do over here? I did 10. So we could do 10. And then I like to make this a color that's different. So like maybe this, and then we could like duplicate it and do like a, and then I would probably take this one and bring to front, and then have this one be like a pink. So they kind of look really cute together. And then I would change these pictures to, oh, I gotta find it. It always takes me a second to find things. All right, back to school, and then write the room. Maybe this one, and maybe this black and white one. Right, so you have multiple. Oh, actually, you know what I like to do with words? Well, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. All right, so we're gonna insert. We'll come over here to home, and then I like to add a text box, and then just write like back to school. And then I like to make it this one and make it huge. That's not big enough for me. So there we go. Back to school. Maybe like 190. And then I like to center it. And I like to change the text to be like a color that looks good. So that's like back to school, and then we'll just duplicate it, and then we're going to make this one black line, and this is going to say like write the room. There we go. Something like this. And then I always put my name on it too. So like I'll change this to a different font, but C, Beth, and Arrow. You can also put your logo if you have a logo. I just like to have my name on things in case anything goes wonky, you know? Citrate Gothic. This right here. You know, when I do these, I generally do like let me look at Teachers Pay Teachers really quick. Go to my product listings and do write the room. When I make a write the room, I generally why is it so small though? Okay, so what if we come here to my store? I don't like that those are so small. I don't like that I can't see it. Write the room. And you look like I have like the top, and then I always have like the recording sheet, and then I have like 2 task cards. Like that's my look when it comes to write the rooms. So maybe I will do something like that here. But I'm seeing that I like to put write the room up here, and then I do the other one down here. So maybe I'll do that as well. Write the room. Back to school. I don't think I like this text though. Maybe a lighter color. We can always just add a box. Have this be this and smaller. And then send it back. But not that far back. Same format, bring forward. There you go. And then this, it could be wide, but I feel like that would not work really well with this. Like it's not contrasty enough. Maybe we'll do write the room. And then this could be that darker. No, sir. Something like that, maybe. So I would change this to be that answer sheet that we had. And then you could just like crop and then just pull this guy. And then just make it smaller. And then just right click and crop. And I whenever I do back to school things, I always like to have a school bus in it because they just do well. They just do well when they have a school bus, you know? Really screams back to school to me. Nothing screams back to school like a school bus, you know? And then I like to have the border be that different color. Okay, so there is that. That's a good start. All right, and then we'll duplicate this, and I should really leave that up so I can look at it. Maybe this one. So I can see what other write the room I normally do. Oops. Oh, I have it over here too. Okay. So we have this start. You know what? I want a right the room though. Do I have a right the room? I don't. That's unfortunate. Okay. So with your shop page, you can do 4 total pages for your cover. So I like to do for this, I would change this actually to have this over here. Beth and April, or even up here. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it just needs to be smaller. Maybe that's the issue. I just don't like that, like, it's really struggling with being seen. Okay. So there's that. And so the second page, I usually like to add extra things to it, like, not add extra things, but have different pages to show you. So like, I would just duplicate this page multiple times so that you can see what's included. Okay. All right. So you can show multiple pages. I like to do that. I like to show multiple pages. So there's like I like to do that. Let's just do this one for now. Oh, I accidentally changed the wrong page. Womp womp. That happens sometimes. We could just take this and put it here and then copy this and change it from here to here. There we go. All right. And then I'll duplicate this page again just so I can have this. And then what I would do is I would just duplicate this thing right here and duplicate these text and say something like, take a peek at the preview to see everything included. And this is way too big for this one. So you can make it smaller if it's like a thumbnail page. For your first page, I would have this be huge, but for these other ones, you can make it smaller. The text smaller since they'll be clicking on it. All right. I would just do this. Yeah, so let's start. I'm looking at this and I love green. It's my favorite color, but I don't like this. So I'm gonna change it. No line and have this be this blue because I just like that better. It just looks nicer. And we'll change this to this blue. That looks a lot nicer. And then we'll change this to that lime green. Lime green needs to be like an accent, just like an extra little piece, not the whole thing. So is this high contrast colors only? I can't do white. Okay, so I can do this black. That looks nice. All right, and then after that, you can add kind of whatever you want with the colors because I just the first one goes onto the search page, so I want to make sure that it's popping. With that being said, I'd probably make these guys a little bigger, these two. Something like this. And then you can always pull this over and you can see what it's going to look like. So this one, I feel like that's a good like outside of, because when you see it like this, you see all the things that are hanging off, whereas with this, you just see what's included. And I think I like that. I think that looks good. Okay. So things I like to add is like the take a peek, and then oh, okay. So we do that, and then I would just make this one smaller so we have more room for writing things. Maybe we'll make this text that red. Maybe we'll do red for this one. Oh, no line. And then have this be white. Have this be that red color. Because why not? Yeah. But then with that, we need to make all of these. The outline be like blue. So I like to showcase that they have like different recording sheets. That's the word. I was like, what is the word for this? Like so let's do like this. We'll take these and delete them, and then we'll grab these two guys and we'll copy them and bring them over here, but make them smaller. Okay, so we want to showcase that there are two different, really two different recording sheets, and then there is two different of these. But okay, so we could change this picture to, you know, the one that is the school bus. Where is it? School bus, that's black and white, and you could like crop it and make it fit. Oh my gosh, will you just let me? There you go. I also like to just take the original picture and turn it into black and white and just add a box over this so that I don't have to, you know, like do all the redoing of each page. But so I would set this up so that you can see really what's included. Make sure these are like about a quarter of that page. So we have this set up really big. You may make it smaller though. And then we'd have these included. And then we would just add some text boxes here. So I would put here that it's like with or without primary lines, for example, and then we'll make it bigger. And then we'll also make this like Century Gothic, or we can do, if you have a good, you know, basic text, you can use that as well. Make it super readable though. So I like to use Century Gothic, or I also have this Stanford biography that I really like. So we're going to add around here, we're going to add different parts about like different things, like kind of like a look closer and you'll see this type of things here. And then we're going to add the arrows in when we're done. Okay. So it's just all over. So we're going to put this in the white space. That's why I made these much smaller, is so that we have a lot of white space to work with. So for this, I would say like full, oopsies, full color or black and white. Another thing we like to talk about is that it's with or without text for here. With or without text. And honestly, for this, I would change this instead of having it say write the room right here. You could even take that out completely and take this off and say like lots of options or something. Or take a closer look. And to make that a little bit bigger. Pull it down a little bit. Because I like to kind of change it up so that when they're looking at this, they're not just seeing the same heading each time. You know what I mean? So, and we could do that here too. We could just take all of this and put it down here. And then take all of this and, and put it over here. Sorry, my dog is being really funny right now. she's all up in my business. Okay, it's cracking me up. All right, so we could do something like that to change it up so that so that changes it a little bit. Maybe do that. There we go. Something like this. Oopsies, I meant to do this. Oh, you know what? It has this line. I don't like the line. Okay, there we go. That looks a little bit more like what I was thinking in my brain. Take a peek, and you can change this because once we're here, we can change this to like different types of fonts, a scripty font if you want, because they'll be able to see it better. Like this is in the search, so you want it to be super clear, super, super, super clear. But then once they are clicking on it, you can be a little different. Okay, so with or without text is one I like to do as well. And then here, let's do with or without primary lines. Includes can include a small picture for early learners. I would put that over here. Put this over here. And then put this here. Okay, with or without primary lines. Right here. With or without text. Okay, so now we're going to add a little arrow. Bloop. All right, that's what the arrow says. Okay, so, and then we're going to come over here and we're going to edit all this. So I would make it like 20. Yeah. And then I'm going to make this like a totally different color than what's already on the page because then it like pops. So you could do that. You could also do like this dark blue. That would look good. I like this yellow though. I think that's a good color for this. And then the arrow type, we can change that if we'd like. Oops, not that one. End arrow. There we go. We can change it if we want. I don't think I'll do that though. Oh. Oh, I don't think I like that. Normal. All right. Good evening from Australia. Well, hello. It's good to see you. Okay. So I like to do this full color or black and white. I like to add this like to here. And then I'll take this and showcase that. Usually like over the image a little bit. So there's that. And then we're going to duplicate that. And then we're going to take this and take the box right here, put it on this with or without text. Actually, I would take this and I would put it like this one. And then this can say with or without text right here. And then with or without primary lines, we Control D to duplicate this. And then you're going to have like here. And then take this and pull it over here. And then we'll duplicate this and can include a small picture. So I would point at that. And there we go. So you have arrows all over pointing at things, and they're like, what is this? Actually, I don't think I like this yellow. I think I want it to be like a purple. If I have a purple, which I don't, but we have this. That pops. That pops a lot more. I think I'm going to change this to like 60. Yeah. Yeah, that's obscene. All right. So that's good though. You want it to be really like obvious, like that you're telling them to have a closer look. So if you see this so when you're on Teachers Pay Teachers and you're looking at a product, let me just go to any product. Let's go to like this product, and you see, well, let me pick one of my products. Sorry. You can see what's included here, like the images here. So when you have something like this pirate one, you can see these arrows and it draws your attention in like, oh, what is included here? And it shows you a lot closer, and it adds like attention to it. So I like to do that. I like to add that whenever I can. So that they can have a closer look. So this is kind of what I've been looking at was this pirate one. It has like the take a closer look, and then there's the or I'm sorry, not take a closer look. Look at the preview, and then this is, it doesn't even have a preview. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's embarrassing. Well, that's embarrassing. Unless they took them off, which is possible, but I don't think I think it didn't have a preview. That's embarrassing, but you'll just have to blame me. Other ones do have a preview, like this one. See right here. There's a preview, and it shows you a little bit of what's included. And this one doesn't have a link. What's up with that? I don't know if that's me or if that's TPT, because I know that they've been changing things lately. Oh my gosh, this is embarrassing. See, this is what's supposed to do. It's supposed to be a link for the whole thing, and then you go to this Ride the Room bundle. But I guess if it's in the Ride the Room bundle, then there's no reason to have it linked, right? All right. Okay. So anyway, oh gosh. So anyway, I like to do that. And then for the last page, I always like to do, let me see if I already have this up. I do. And so I like to do something like this. That's just like a perfect for, this. And then I will just copy from here and I will paste it here. Paste. Okay. So to do this, what you're going to do is you're just going to add like a bullets. And what I do is I grab this. Oh my gosh, let me grab it. I like to grab the whole thing, like the outside of it. There we go. And then we're going to come over here and we're just going to go to bullets and numbering right here. And you can do a picture. And so what I do is I go to my clip art and I find something that works really well with this. Like Bunny on a Cloud has a lot of really cute things that work for this. So like back to school would be like, or build a TPT store. Maybe books or like school essentials, color. And then you can do apples or you can do these pencils. It's up to you. Or a little school bus, that would be cute. little school bus. And then you have these, it's just a fun way to add interest to your things. I really love. I've always loved using the cute little little things for your uh, um, bullets. And then obviously you're going to change these. So change this picture to wherever I just was. Okay. And change this picture to the next one. And change this picture to the next one. So that you have all of it included. It says preschool, special education. I would change it from short week. I would say like first ooh, day of school. School. I feel like I say school incorrectly. School. This seems like it's too big. Okay. So something like that. And then there you go. Bada bing, bada boom. You're done, right? And then what you do for this is you save as and you go to recent and you just go to the same place where you saved the original and you grab it and then you take away your last name, which you spelled wrong. Back to school right through, and then I just add the word SS at the end and I add the title of by Beth and Averill. And then I save. And then there you go. You then you go to save as and you go to back to school and then you change it to here. You go to JPEG and then you save as. And then which slides do you want to export? This changed. This looks different, but it's the same question it always asks. And you just say all slides. And then each slide is going to be saved in a separate file. And then yay, that's great. And then you come here and you'll see it. It's right here. These are your shop images. Now, that is all I'm going to do today. If you would like the templates for these to make it super easy for yourself, I do have a set of templates in here. If you go to bethandaverill.com, just joining, will this replay stay in the group? Yes, it will. Good morning. It will stay in the group. And I think Facebook has been deleting things. It just deleted one this morning from July 3rd. So I think it stays about 3 weeks before Facebook deletes them. But I've been re-uploading them whenever they've been deleted. I upload them later. So they're also on YouTube, which does not delete any of my videos. So you'll be able to grab that. The any Canva questions? Sorry, it moved. Any Canva template of this particular product and thumbnail in the membership? I'm so glad you asked that question. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to show you inside the membership. That's my favorite thing. bethandaverill.com/login. And then I just have no, that's not it. Hold on. There we go. That one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I got a fish alive, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Okay. So if you go to this website right here, this bethandaverill.com/next, it will give you this store right here, I believe, Optimize Your TPT Store, which has thumbnails right here. This is the Canva template. All of these are Canva. All of the ones in this course are Canva. And then it's very slow because I'm recording. That's the reason. My website is not this slow, I hope. But this Design Essentials has the thumbnails, and then I have a preview one somewhere in here. I'm not sure which one. And then we talk about the description here. So let me see. Do I have? Yeah, but they're all in there. And then for the Write the Room, you can actually come up here and search. Fun fact, Write the Room. There's a template here about Write the Room. It's just the template without any videos. here's a Canva template, here's a PowerPoint. But then we also have, if you go to tutorials and templates, there we go. And then you press Control F. You can find, we have like, yeah, it says 7. So back to school right through. This is when I actually made this actual product that we were looking at. This one is in 2024. The one that this product I made in 2024. This tutorial is inside the membership right here. And if you also want to just search in the Launchpad, we have the Launchpad as well that you can get to eventually. There we go. Okay. Launchpad. This has all of the newest templates, and then all of these are my templates. This one would probably be in, right, the room is probably themed if I were to guess, or miscellaneous, or ELA. Oh, here it is, games and crafts. There's that right the room, which this one will take you to. Hold on, we'll come back to that. And then there's seasons. I believe we have one in here as well, but we don't. Okay. So this one is the Easter one. So this one is from even earlier. And it also has templates, and it has clip art, and it has the Canva templates right here in this one. So all of the templates inside the membership include a Canva template and a PowerPoint template. You just have to go to the files for the PowerPoint, and then there's always a link for the Canva template. Oh, it won't let me because I'm incognito, but it's there. All right. So yeah, that's what we have inside the membership. And we also have like loads and loads and loads of stuff. I have, there's the templates here. There's some spreadsheets here. There's how to start a TPT store. This is templates as well. This is classroom decor templates. This is the how to start your the bethannaveril.com/next. That's all right here. A dramatic play templates, how to start an Etsy store with if you already have a TPT store. So like there's that. We have some annual bonuses here. And then we have some 5-day challenges, which also have some templates in here. And then getting started with educational printables. This is how to start your TPT store. Another one of those. And then this one is also how to start a TPT store. And this one is how to do your PowerPoint. So I hope this helps. That's what I have for you. Lots and lots of fun stuff in there. So everything I did today, there's templates inside the membership. Yeah, I just got to do the work, like put it up. So thank you for being here. I will see you guys in the next one. I really appreciate you being here with me. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'm going to go take some vitamins because I am definitely getting sick. All right. Have a good day. Bye.